It's time for another excellent crit sandwich. Welcome to Crit Sandwich, the world's tastiest D&D podcast. Crit Sandwich is four friends playing 5th edition D&D with random settings and plots. We use adult language, have inconsistent character voices, and screw up the rules. If this is your first time listening, check out our first two campaigns. They are there and ready for you to binge through. You can start at any episode 0 or 1. In episode 0, we roll on a chart to build a campaign. My name is Casey Sears. I am your host. To my left is Matt Popich.
Hey, man.
Across the table from me, Chuck Ventus.
Hey, I'm Chuck. I'm player 2.
Player 3. If I'm 1 and Matt's 2.
I'm 2.
What?
You're 3.
But you all right, fine.
We got a
fuck it.
multi-tap.
Player 3.
Player 4 on the right, our Dungeon Master, Robbie Ponder.
Hello. Okay, what is the most memorable favorite puzzle you solved? And I can answer this first because it'll give you guys time to think about it. For me, mine was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64, and you go into this fish, and I never knew how to go inside the fish, and I found out that you had to get a jar and empty the jar out and drop a fish, and then basically you get inhaled by this giant fish. And I had no idea how to do that. And actually, Chuck, you showed me how to get into that dungeon. Casey, what's one of your most memorable dungeons for you? Well, not dungeons, I mean puzzles. What's one of your most memorable puzzles?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that is a difficult question.
It is, because...
Well, I know everyone's favorite puzzle is the water temple
yeah.
in Zelda,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty awful.
I believe I beat that and then stopped playing the game. Like, I got through it,
That
and then
temple,
I
you're
just
like,
stopped.
if
And I
the
was so
rest-
close to the end.
If the rest are like this, screw it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'd say if you think of Zelda, I would probably go back to Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. All of that Dark World stuff. When you started switching in between realms.
Yeah, that's
between
fun.
light and dark worlds, figuring
Right.
that out, because we did that without any sort of Nintendo powers or guides or anything. Like, we just kept experimenting and figuring that out, and because you turned into the bunny man and you couldn't fight
Right.
until you had the pearl.
That's a good one.
I'll go with that.
Sure. I'm not a puzzle guy.
He likes actual puzzles.
No, I like action. So I'm trying to think. Can we skip? Is Chuck ready or not? I don't know. I will think of something, I'm sure.
Matt lives on the west side of Cincinnati. His puzzle he solved is trying to avoid traffic on 75.
That's true.
This is a hard question because I don't want to say all Zelda stuff, but I always just come back to Zelda. Like you said, a really good one.
Zelda has some of the best puzzles. I think
They do.
good puzzles. Destiny raids. Destiny raids have good puzzles.
Those are pretty
Trying
good.
to think of one that I didn't actually just watch a YouTube tutorial for first is a different story. They were pre-solved for
My
me.
favorite puzzle is the puzzle of life. Trying to figure it out.
I hate you.
Matt's favorite puzzle is fatherhood.
Yay.
So here's a recap from all the past episodes. So basically, episode 1 was our character introductions. They headed to the school on a magic school bus. Kim moved a giant salamander blocking the road with her animal friendship elementalism. Episode 2, you learned about the school. You learned that it was built on top of Aztec ruins. You met Brian, the elementus of mine, and Loveline, the elementus of luck. You found out Headmaster Middle is the elementus of love. You and Kim volunteered to explore the Fey Woods and find out why the salamanders migrated to the south. As episode 3, you discovered the fire runes. I learned that the UNT have been using up all the resources in the area, which is causing the animals to flee. Episode 4, you discovered the PTSD, pure true sight dust, found a key to the door symbols located around the school, learned Kim Anders was kidnapped. Episode 5.
Matt is shaking his head at that, just for the listeners at home. Kim
My
Matt.
eyes were closed too.
We all knew it was Kim
not the first
Possible.
time.
He wasn't going to say
Shaking my head.
anything.
Yeah, not the first time it came out.
Episode 5, you guys eavesdropped on Headmaster Middle and heard that the feds are coming for a surprise inspection, and Headmaster Middle asked if the person on the phone is bringing his pets Snakeskin and William Shakespeare. You guys went to Brian, the mine elementalist, who told you to come back and after he powered up his machine that can find Kim. Last, you three went into the water ruins and solved some puzzles. In episode 6, the pure true side dust revealed that the Yuan-Ti once ruled the world, but humans rebelled and forced the Yuan-Ti underground. They are working to combine the elements, for that way the giant snake, Dundar, can be reborn. In the past, during the human rebellion, they defeated the giant snake, splitting the elements and creating elementalists. So if Dundar is reborn, then humans may no longer be elementalists. You guys are on your way to rest. We were talking about that, and that's where we left off. Do you guys have any questions before we begin?
No, but I thought of my puzzle. I'm going to say an old game called Monkey Island.
Oh, there you go.
At the very end, you're getting beat. The whole quest is to kill this ghost bad guy, and you have to get this magical root, and you lose it for some reason, and you have to figure out. So it's a root, and then you eventually figure out if I just go to this vending machine and get some root beer and spray it on him, then you win. It's really funny.
Okay, so you guys are just left the entrance to the water ruins, and it's about 8 p.m.
Time to go to sleep.
That's past my bedtime.
Before we go to sleep, should we follow up with Brian? Because we never did. We got distracted by that whole water temple thing, didn't we?
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the school, and we found it out. So we were like, let's do that. What's Brian doing for us? Sorry. Finding where Kim is?
Messing with Siri.
Okay.
Siri, bro.
Siri, bro.
How long is a long rest in this campaign? Is it the full 8 hours?
Yeah, it's a full 8 hours. Last time I let you guys go to the med bay and just get a shot, an adrenaline shot.
Let's go take a quick shot.
So if you guys would go and do that, the medic would tell you that it gets dangerous if you do it more than once.
What, go to the medical bay?
Yeah, if you want another shot. It's only good to do it once.
We're about to long rest.
So Brian is in Borderlands, and you guys just came out of the ruins and somewhere else in the school. So you guys head to the observatory where Brian is at?
Yeah. Are we missing anything important? Right? That seems fine, right? 'Cause
Sure.
we were supposed to check in with him anyway, and it's been a while.
Okay, so on your way, you guys do notice that there's a couple more people that you see at the school. It's a bit further in the day. More kids are coming in to get settled into the school. So other than like the school bus that you rode in, there's a couple other kids that are showing up.
Middle will probably have them go try and solve, fight a Tarask for us. So
finally, it's a second shift.
Right.
It's our turn to the quest.
Yeah, we
Campaign's
can just
done, right?
Yeah,
there's an coming in.
ancient red dragon about to attack us. Go, hey, first day, go kill it.
Yeah, let's tag out.
So you guys go to the observatory, and Brian's there, and he's still concentrating on trying to find Kim. And his eyes are closed, and he's in the middle of the dome with the mirrors around him, just sitting down with his hands out trying to locate Kim. And you hear him just humming a lot and things like that. And I would say it's definitely past the 45 minutes that he said that that's all he would need for you when you come back. He said to come back in an hour and he can locate her. It's definitely been probably double that amount of time.
Yeah, what does this whole setup look like? This series setup look like again?
So it's a dome, and it has triangle mirrors all across the dome, and that's where Brian is sitting in the middle. There's a long desk when you first walk in on your left side, and there's 3 arcade cabinets on the far right side. And on the wall that's on your right side is the map of the elements.
You say arcade cabinets?
Arcade cabinets, yes.
Did we go over what those games are?
We did, and I do not remember what we said they were.
Okay. So I said, hey, do you guys think we can disturb him, or is he like super in the zone?
Didn't he say he was humming? He's just going, bro.
Yeah, he's going bro. Bro.
Different tones. Yeah, he gets low and then high, bro.
Nate and Shah, you do notice that he stopped for a second and looked down and was like, ah.
Can you find her? I'll just yell at him since he seems like he's no longer in the zone.
He'll stand up and walk to you with his head down. He's like, I can't seem to locate an elementalist around here of animal friendship. There's another one off in Africa. It's not even anywhere close to where we're at.
You can't tell who, like, the person? Like, you can't tell if that one in South Africa is Kim or not?
No, I can't tell that, bro, but there's no way Kim would be off in Africa, bro. She was right here in the school.
So, I mean, do you, like, what details do you know about the person in Africa? Like, do you get a lot of information, or do you just get a little bit of information, or you just know what type they are?
Right, bro. I just know the type of the elementalist. That's all I can do is locate him that way. I don't get much more detail than that, bro.
Is there any chance that, like, Kim could have been, like, a different kind of elementalist?
I wouldn't know, bro, but if you want me to search for a different type of elementalist, I sure can.
I mean, like, can you search by, like, region and maybe just look in the woods and see what kind of elementalist you find?
Though there's like a lot of school. I don't know why I'm doing the southern twang accent. So there's like a lot of students around here at elementalist, and like I guess I can reach kind of further out than the school and see if I can read anything.
Yeah, I thought you were way more useful than you actually are, if I'm being honest with you.
Listen, bro, I just can't find her. All right?
Shah.
Was that mean? And I turned to my big brother. Was that mean of me? Sorry.
I was I thought this was gonna lead to the next step of, like, this whole thing, but, I understand your frustration.
Okay.
I think I don't know, bro, but it's weird that I can't read Kim here. Did something happen to her?
She disappeared. We were in a fire temple, and we were attacked by snake people, and then we came back to where she was, and she was just gone.
Well, there's no elementalists around this area, bro.
Can I do an insight check on this guy? He's weird.
Elementalist of animal friendship, bro. You can do an insight.
Like, I thought he was supposed to be like the dude that can find anyone, anywhere, anytime. Like, is he telling us the truth?
Just chuck some PTSD at him.
13.
He's telling the truth. He can't find an animal friendship around in the school.
Wait, does it still work if, like, they're dead?
Well, one can be dead, bro. I mean, yeah, I can't find an elementalist if they're dead. That's true.
You don't think?
Are you?
Don't they need them alive? Don't they need all? What was there, 12 alive or something? Do we know that? Do we know if that we?
I don't know where the 12 came from, but I mean, they can.
How many elements do they need? 8, 6, 5,
Never
3.
said.
I'll just keep naming.
I never
things.
said how many.
How many elements were on that?
Yeah, they're spheres.
Sphere.
Yeah, there were spheres.
So you do know that there are a lot of common ones, which are the fire, water, and thunder ones, lightning ones. Those are pretty common. So, but as it gets further out, they start getting more complicated, as like weird things like animal friendship and things like that. So the common ones would be easy to get.
Hey, Brian, let me ask you something. How many poison elementalists do you ever find?
Dude, you're the only one, bro.
Guys, we might want to go see Middle about this.
What do you mean? Why?
Shaw's kind of realizing that he's, like, the key to this whole thing.
Oh, are you saying, like, if they need one of each elementalist and you're the only one, then, like...
Yeah.
Oh. I see.
You're in danger.
Yeah, kind of like a lot.
Yeah, because we're like a dime a dozen, and I point to Nate and myself.
Yeah, you guys are kind of shitty, but I'm not, so we might want to just tell someone important about that.
Like, do you think Kim's dead? Is that why I can't find her? Or did she get teleported to Africa?
I mean, it's like, it's one or the other, but it doesn't look good.
Not if I have anything to say about it. It's my girlfriend.
Well, if I can help you guys anymore, just let me know, bros.
You haven't really helped us, but thanks anyways.
Yeah, if you can keep looking, that'd be great. But until then, we'll see you, bro.
I'm gonna walk by one of those arcade machines and just see if I can give it a kick and see if a quarter falls out of it.
Roll it.
Really? Just roll to hit?
I feel like that's a charisma check. That's the Fonzie check.
Yeah. What do you want me to do, Robbie? I rolled a 4. What do you want me to add to it?
Whatever it is, it's not.
I think your charisma is a negative.
Minus
so
1, 3.
you kick it and it doesn't do anything.
Next time.
Now you're looking at them. Nick, you would notice that they're not working at all. They're not working.
Maybe if I have some time, like tonight or tomorrow, I could try to fix these arcade machines. How would you feel about that, Brian?
That would be awesome, man.
Cool.
So where do you guys head to?
We need to take a long rest because all of us got beat to hell and used all our spell slots. But I think it's important to tell Middle.
You would go to the barracks to rest, and you probably think Headmaster Middle is in his tower.
Yeah,
like
we see him, then go rest.
Pretty urgent situation. I feel like we need to go talk to him.
I agree.
Yeah, because we haven't talked to him since we did the water temple, right?
Right. So we know now that all that stuff, that's a lot of stuff. That why they're taking this. Think people are taking them and that kind of stuff. So I think we should relay all that and then go to sleep.
Okay, so you do go to the tower, and he is not in his office. The door is open.
Where is his secretary?
No secretary.
What?
Can we leave a note?
You can leave a note.
I guess we just start filling out a note by the auntie about Kim and then just like what we learned and to find us as soon as possible. We're going back to our dorms to rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 2 computers in here, a bunch of paperwork and everything sticking out the filing cabinets. You find some scrap paper and dig through his top of his desk to finally find a pen, and you start writing things down.
Is his computer
yeah.
on?
It's in sleep mode.
I'm gonna snoop around his office if he's not here. I want to go through some of them drawers.
I want to wake up his... this has to be like just a black and white kind of Atari-ass computer, right?
Shah, go watch the door.
Okay.
Let us know if anyone's coming.
Okay.
I try to wake up the computer.
While he's messing with
How
the computer.
do you get it going? Let's see some dice roll
so
going on here.
I have a floppy disk to load the operating system, and then a floppy disk to load the software. Right, you got the 2 floppies in there.
2 floppies make a heart.
Yep. Right, you guys remember those sorts of? Do you remember those
For sure.
computers?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a stack of floppies.
There's 2 computers. Let me know which one you're going to. So there's one off to the far right corner of his office, and then there's one kind of next to his desk. Which one do you play with?
I'm going to go to the one far off.
Okay.
First. And I do an Arcana check for this, or is that the tech?
Yes.
Is what we're rolling for tech. That's a 20 plus 5, 25.
Seems strong.
I don't think it gets any
Doesn't get better.
than
It doesn't get it's better than that.
So you notice right when you come up to the desk and you bump the desk and move the mouse, it turns on.
You don't have to do anything. Just powers right up.
Oh, I thought that was my search.
Oh, you're searching?
I'm trying to search the computer. That's
yeah. I'll give you anything you want with a 25. So this is just a security system. You can see in different corners of the screen. There's a camera for his office, a camera for the hallway going to his office. There's a camera that is outside of his tower, and then there's a couple other cameras around in the school.
Any cameras of something weird or sketchy looking? Something out of place?
Like the student's bedroom area.
No, nothing of the barracks area.
Girls' locker... Oh, wait, hold on. Boys' locker room.
Yeah. He's the avatar of love or what?
So
nothing
weird.
Nothing pretty weird. There's, I would say there's a camera that's outside the temple, but it's...
Right. Shah, are we good? Are we still clear?
I don't see anything yet.
While he's looking at the computer, I'm rummaging through his desk drawer. I'm searching.
And then I'm going to go to the other computer, too, if I have time. Do we think we have time?
Yeah. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
All right, everyone give me a roll, and Shaw, if you want to give me a looking roll.
Probably perception.
Yeah,
for Shaw.
perception, I know.
What am I doing?
You're rummaging through stuff. Give me investigation.
That I'm working on that other computer, and I got a 19 plus 5, so 24.
Oh, I just rolled a natural 20. Not even kidding.
All right, we
For rummaging through the desk.
better get some good clues here.
Yeah.
I got an 8. So someone might
We're
find
going to find some
clues.
great clues, but we're also going to get caught.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there a camera in his office?
Oh, that's true. Like, we should just delete us being in his office.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, there's one in his office.
I think you would be able, with your high roll, you'd be able to go back and re-record or something.
Scroll back.
Scroll back.
So Casey, let me know what you're kind of looking for.
Well, we overheard the snake stuff, the Rumple snake skin and the Williams snake spear. So anything that doesn't have to do with students or the school, like something, anything snake related, anything. I don't know. Like I assume this is all command lined, and I'm looking through file trees, kind of stuff. You know.
I don't think you find anything really of interest. You do see some bills and stuff that get paid for the school grounds, and a lot of it, the money that Headmaster Middle does have is to buy and expand the school grounds.
Okay, so nothing, no weird clients, no weird money.
No weird money.
No weird money being received.
Some
Do I see any
emails?
funding?
What about some emails?
Emails aren't.
Emails?
Nope, nothing.
No?
Nothing weird. He doesn't
Are
have
emails a thing?
He doesn't have a huge email history at all. Nothing.
AOL?
Yeah, I guess 89, right? Email's a thing.
Yeah.
Barely.
Apparently it's just getting kicked off. This is a fantasy world, so of course it's here.
Slightly higher tech than the rest of the world.
I'm sure he's testing out that Tomorrow Wishland stuff.
All right, so can I scrub back on that other computer then, and delete our presence?
Yeah, and I'll let your roll still hold.
Okay.
Chuck, you find bracers of defense, but instead of them being bracers, it's going to be a ring. So while you're wearing these bracers, you gain 2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yeah.
That's perfect
I
for
slip that on.
Yeah, perfect for a monk.
Heck yeah.
And also like our barely tank, the closest thing we have to a tank.
Pretty close, kind of. He is now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Got one shot last time.
Okay, so you guys are still in the office.
We need to get out of here now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chuck just stole a ring.
Sure did.
But no one knows about it, right?
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Nope, and the history of the camera was deleted.
Yep.
Where do you guys head to?
Sleep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sleep. There's nothing else we can look at his office? Like, we can't get anything else?
Dude, we crit basically 3
On
times
2
and got
computers,
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. If
yeah.
we can't get anything, it's because there's nothing, I feel. Or it's like impossible.
No, there's nothing.
We're not rolling higher than that, that's for sure.
So you guys go back to the barracks to sleep?
Yep.
So this is just your, I would say like a college dorm area. You kind of walk in, see the foyer, and to the right is actually Headmaster Middle, and there's a desk there.
Headmaster Middle, we were just looking for you.
Whoa, you boys, you guys look like crap. What happened?
Oh, so we found the fire temple first, and then we just found this water temple, and then there were Moriarty, and then we learned about like the history of them, and that they're all going to try to kill us, and they're trying to bring back Snake God, and
He keeps nodding. He's nodding.
and if they bring back Snake God, then we won't be elementalists anymore. And I just go on and on and on and on with way too much detail.
And I want to make sure that he knows that they're looking for certain elementalists out there, and they have to combine them in some way to make this all happen. And I am a poison elementalist, and they definitely need one. And I also want them to know that they are that they can disguise themselves as humans, and that they're putting snake people in high levels of the government and places of power, and that they're using the school as their staging grounds.
Oh, there's no place in the school for them to be able to do all this.
We think it's like below the school or in the school or
The Aztec ruins under here?
I mean, that
Exactly.
seems that seems like the kind of places we've been hanging out.
yeah.
Huh.
Is there a thunder? Right, thunder, right? Is it thunder or lightning?
You seem suspiciously not caring about the fact that you're actively partaking in the takeover of the world.
I am. I am not.
Now you're
actively-
laughing, and I don't like that.
That's me laughing. The DM. Sorry. Okay, boys. So everyone should be coming back here to sleep. If you're going to have a safe place to stay at all tonight, this would be it. He has papers in front of him and the desk. And of course, when you guys came in, he stood when you guys started talking to him. And he has these papers in front of him. And usually it's the seniors that get to go on the top floor. but he's going to put the seniors on the bottom floor, and he's going to ask you guys where you guys would like to sleep at.
We're freshmen. We should probably go up to the top floor, don't you think?
The seniors usually sleep on the top floor, but that's just because they have more seniority.
Do you guys have a PTSD? The fact that we just told him we're taking over the world, or it's being taken over from his school, and he's just like, you guys should go to sleep.
I thought your guys' goal was to go to sleep.
I don't know.
You and Professor Middle were cool.
Well, at this point, I told him that my life is in severe danger, and he was just like, go to sleep. So I thought we were too. But now I think he's part of the bad guys.
Did you do an insight check on him?
I guess I can, but it's more me, the player, that thinks that.
I have 1 PTSD.
Here, slip it to me. I'll sneeze and...
Okay, I give mine.
Do you have a PTSD?
Yeah, I have 1.
Do you want me to throw this on him?
Sure.
Roll it, I guess.
How would I know that you want me to do something with it?
No, I'll just do it. I'll throw a PTSD on him.
All right, roll
Keep it realistic. Like,
What? So I rolled a 13. What is that, like a ranged attack, or what are you thinking?
Sleight of hand thing? What do you think?
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Sure.
You have a high dex, right?
I do. That's +5, so 18.
He starts sneezing. Puts his hands up to his face. What is that? What is that? Oh, it burns. It burns.
is his face changing at all?
His face starts changing colors, yeah, as he looks like he's wiping makeup off. And his voice starts changing.
Shit. Maybe we should have long rested before we did that.
Shitty. Sorry.
I don't think you guys are ready to fight him.
I
at
grab
all.
their hands and I take off running.
No, let's roll initiative.
What? While he's rubbing his face off?
I crit. 24.
17.
I was ready. for the
I was figuring you guys would figure this out later.
Yeah.
Well, he told me to go to sleep.
That didn't seem to care,
Oh
and he
my
was talking about his
God.
snake friends.
Yeah.
It's not his snake friends. It's they have pets that are those.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's
still.
8 HP.
I have 14 and 11.
14 and 11?
I'm sorry, 14 HP, 11 is my initiative. That's what I meant.
I was like, what?
Sorry,
How do
can't
have
you read
two?
my mind? Can't you read my damn mind
know,
and
right?
see what I'm looking at on my character sheet?
I rolled I have 17 as mine.
I only have 1 spell slot of my 8 potential.
Stupid.
Sorry, guys. I had to know one way or the other. Elementalists of love my ass.
Yeah, I have 3 level 1 spell slots. Can you, I guess, describe the situation and where we're at and
Yeah,
what
are there other students
where
in
we
here,
can run to?
or-
Are there other students? Like, what's going on?
Let me get your initiatives first, and I'll tell you the scene.
I'm first.
What'd you get?
25.
Oh.
24.
17 for me.
11 for Casey.
17 for Nathan.
11 for Casey / Nick. Nicholas
Nick
Nada.
Oh, this is bad.
So you guys are in a foyer. It's pretty tight quarters here. There are steps that are going down to the right and steps that are going up to the left. There's the door that you just came into from the left, and there are no other students around. This area is, I'm going to say, 15 feet big. You guys, in between you and Headmaster Middle is a desk with papers on it, and Headmaster Middle has his hands up to his face. And as you sprinkle this on him, he fumbles backwards with his hands on his face. His robes that are rainbow colors start turning just solid black. And his body begins to even get larger as he stands back up. And you see a snake head in the middle and 2 other heads that come up from left and right.
Hey.
One head is red, the middle is blue, the other one is yellow.
Oh. Is this him? Is this Durandar?
Nah, Dendar's
Dendar,
huge.
I'm sorry. Maybe he's...
Dundar, I thought it was always
Dundar.
pronounced like Dundar.
I think it's Dendar, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's your story.
Shaw,
Yeah, you
you're up
tell
first.
us.
I will cast Tasha's hideous laughter.
He's turning into the Joker. the Batman.
He is not amused.
And then I will run out the door.
You're talking outside the door.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, I'm
Outside.
leaving.
Yeah.
We're running.
Yes,
Yes,
outside the building, because you don't want to get stuck in this building.
Absolutely not. No, I don't know why we wouldn't alert the entire school to the fact that their headmaster is a snake person. So
Yeah.
we're fucking out of here. But I thought I'd try and get us a combat round by casting Tasha's hideous laughter. But no, I run as far as I can.
All right. Nate, you're up.
And I start screaming.
I don't know what to do. I know I'm going to run.
Then just
I'm just trying to think of a way that I can. Are you dashing out of there, Matt? Are you used an
No,
action?
I tried to cast a spell on him.
Trying to see how many key points I've got. Hold on. I should have. Yeah, I think I've got all of them since I got my ass beat that last fight. So I'm going to. Nathan's going to thrust his hand forward, and you see a water just like fling from his hand. I'm going to use a key point. I'm going to spend 2 key points to cast Water Whip. I'm going to try and knock him prone. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. He has to beat a 13.
11. He falls prone.
Okay,
nice.
and then on a failure, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage.
So what does this look like when you whip this water at him?
So I'm just going to whip my hand around to the side, and then you're just going to see water just flow out of my hand, and it's just going to grab onto his ankle, I guess, or if I can see his legs.
He is behind a desk, so I did give him a little plus bonus to his saving throw. So you see waist up.
Okay, so I guess
you can still do it from the waist.
yeah, I'll just pull him, grab him from the waist and just kind of flick my arm up into the air to kind of lift him up so that he's off balance, to kind of throw him backwards a little bit, I guess, but not he just kind of loses balance.
Okay, let me get that damage.
I'm gonna run after that. I'm gonna use my movement to get the hell out of here. Nick, let's go. Yes, very good, very good. That's going to be 24 damage.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a good roll.
I rolled a 10, a 9, and a 5.
Damn.
I don't like middle.
How much does... Jeez.
I stole your ring, bitch. Just stick up for you.
Come get it.
When you do this, he yells at you, I'm a lover. No, he doesn't talk like that anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Please don't.
Yeah, I will say I stole your ring, bitch, and then I'll just run, take off running. And I will scream help as well.
Headmaster Middle looks at you, Nick, and he says to you, you wouldn't hit a guy with cancer, would you?
Nope. And I cast mage armor on myself and just run 30 feet, leaving. Chasing behind Shah.
Yeah, I'm 40 feet. Yeah.
Did you say you ran away on your turn?
I ran away, yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah,
said
you
it.
did.
I
Yeah.
said it.
So I would say, Casey, you moved your 30. What'd you do for your action? Did you
Mage armor.
Mage armor? Okay. So you and Shah are next to each other. Did you guys run together? Did you run out the same way that Shah did?
Yep.
Okay, so you two are next to each other. Chuck, you're about 10 feet in front of them.
I'm 10 feet ahead of them because I can run 40 feet, yeah.
So Headmaster Middle stands up. Now he has movement, which is enough to still catch up to Shah
What?
and Nick.
So it's half his movement to stand.
Yep.
Okay.
He has a speed of 40. Just letting you know.
So would that be enough?
No, he'd have to move
He'd have
30
to
to
he'd
catch
take
up.
20 to stand up. And then he has 20 feet,
yeah,
so he'd be 10
'cause
feet
10 feet
behind
behind
us.
us.
Yeah.
So he'd be 10 feet behind you guys. 10 feet, he can still reach you. He's going to constrict Shah. Let's see if he can hit you. That's right. I got to roll a hit.
Yeah.
14.
I have a 15 armor class, sir.
Nice.
He tries to strike at you with his tail, and he misses. Shah, we're back up to you.
Well, I have no spell slots, so I will just go.
Run!
Where do we want to run?
Where are
Safety.
students at right now?
We're in the barracks. Chuck, what's the map? Yeah,
We're in Opportunity Square. Yeah, where would the students be right now? Where are all the seniors at? Where's Loveline at? Loveline's in the library, I think.
Okay, so you guys walked out of the barracks. The labs are next to you in the offices. You do see a person off in the distance, and he has a fireball, and he looks like he's throwing it like a yo-yo.
It's that fucking douche.
Is it Blaze? Can we see who it is? Or
It's so out
Axel?
here also.
What's the guy's name?
You guys do know that I told you before that the mist is about 3 feet high, so it's really hard to see, and it's starting to become dusk because they're hard to see. So you do see the light flicker across his face, and if you want to know, Chuck, you can give me a perception check. If you guys also look at him, you can do a perception check to figure out who it is.
23. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, it's Blaze.
23. It's Blaze.
Yeah.
So it's my turn, and I will go ahead and use my action to dash toward Blaze, and my bonus action to scream more.
Can we see? Yeah, can I? If I see it's Blaze, I'm gonna yell like Blaze, Blaze,
Hey.
middle. He's a fucking snake.
There's a snake monster.
There's
Help!
a snake. Shoot it.
Help us!
Oh, he starts running towards you guys. It's like, what's going
I'm
on?
just gonna tell him there's a snake.
Yeah, I don't
There's a
even
snake.
want to say that it's middle. Let's just say it's a snake.
There's a fucking snake.
Roll for initiative, please.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, I should get it in the turn order, shouldn't I?
Did he sound like this?
Yeah, I should, guys. Oh, he is after Shah. Look at that.
All right, so that's my whole turn as I'm just sprinting toward him and yelling.
Blaze runs towards you, buddy. So you just tell him there's a snake following you.
Yep.
Okay, Nate, you're up.
I thought Blaze was right after Shah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he just runs to Shah.
Does he see middle chasing
He
us,
sees you
or-
two, and he sees a giant 3-headed snake behind you.
So
guys.
after us yelling like, "Hey, there's a snake, shoot it!"
So Blaze, he has that fireball in his hand, and you see it start to get bigger, and like he starts leaning backwards as he's going to throw it like a dodgeball. You guys are like standing in front of there, so he doesn't do anything yet.
I was just wondering before I take my movement. So he was 10 feet from you guys, correct? When he made that last attack.
Yeah, and you were 10 feet ahead
and I
of
was 10
us.
feet ahead.
Yeah,
okay,
so he's 20 feet behind you.
I'm gonna do another water whip to try and knock his ass down again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend 2 more key points.
Then does this count as a spell attack?
No, it's one of my actions. I can as being a a monk of the 4 elements or whatever. I chose, since my guy's like a water dude.
Is that trait? Is there a difference between a trait and a spell attack? Like, does that trait give you a spell attack? Because you're casting Water Whip with that trait, so I would assume that's a spell attack.
It's not under the spell section in
I'm
D&D
finding it.
Beyond. It's under actions,
No, it's not a spell.
monastic traits or whatever.
Yeah, wait, is Water Whip not a spell?
No, it's not.
No, water whip
Oh,
is
okay,
one of
never
the. It's a way of the
creature
4
that you
elements or something like
can
that.
see 30 feet in front of you must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 3d10 bludgeoning plus an extra 1d10 for each key point you spend.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not a spell attack.
No,
'cause
it's
you
not.
roll to hit when it's a spell attack.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is just.
This is something where he makes a dexterity saving throw.
You can knock it prone or pull it 25 feet closer to you.
20, he passes.
What?
So he still takes half as much damage. but
Oh
you don't
yeah,
get
that's
to
true.
knock.
But I don't get to push him or anything like that. So. No whammy. Oh, that sucked. 18 total. So he takes 9 damage. And I run an additional 30 feet.
You said 9?
9 damage total. Yeah. I rolled an 18, so he takes 9 damage. Takes half.
Nick, you're up. So he is right behind you.
All right, I dash. I move 60 feet and kind of run wide. I don't want to run right by Shah, but I want to kind of run, wide of him. I don't want to be like too close to him. Maybe 10, 15 feet away to the side towards Blaze. Where can I go get help?
So the students are all scattered across the room. Most people probably are in the cafeteria eating right now.
Are we running towards the cafeteria right now?
I don't even know where the cafeteria is in Dreamland.
No, the cafeteria is in Opportunity Square, so you would know that it's up a couple blocks and to the right. You are actually heading in that direction.
Great.
That is where Blaze just left. He would tell you, I just left the cafeteria. There's a bunch of students in there.
Slow him down. I'll get help.
So once you guys move, he readied an action to throw a fireball.
Yeah.
It hits its target.
We're so going to get suspended.
Yeah.
Expelled.
You see this fireball come back, and as Blaze lets it go off his hand, it takes a couple of seconds to actually land on his mark, but he throws it like a quarterback, center chest, right on headmaster middle, and you just see flame explode in all different directions, and all the streets lights up, and then when the flash goes away from it landing, it pushes all that mist away and everything that's there, and you no longer see anything. Whoa.
Oh, like middle's gone?
Middle was gone. Whoa. I just killed him in one hit. He exploded. Can you believe that? Wow. Hey, guys, you can come back. It's safe.
No.
I'm still in the middle of full sprint.
He gets nervous and he runs.
We'll keep running. Yeah. He stands there.
Okay, so you guys get to the cafeteria and people are in there eating. There's about 10 students still eating. There's about 5 that are done talking and laughing and enjoying their time together. Then you hear them say a couple jokes to each other and laugh even louder. And then you guys walk in and
I'll come in and flip a table and be like, the school's under attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, I jump onto a table. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? We are under attack by snake monsters. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. This is true. This is true. This is true. There's a 3-headed snake monster and other snake monsters that are attacking and invading the school. Everyone barricade all the doors and lock everything down.
Charisma check.
This is not good for me.
I want to assist them and say, wait, we all need to do our best to. There's snake people. They're everywhere, and we all need to be prepared. So if you can fight and you can help, please come to us to help us.
So I get advantage with assistance?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is 10.
There's like a couple of students that walk up to you, but the other ones, they just go about their day. 2 students walk up to you, and Blaze walks in and joins you guys. He's with you, and then 2 other students, and...
Blaze, can you tell him? Can you tell him what's going on?
I actually saw, man, I saw this snake. Hey, everyone, they're telling the truth. I saw this 3-headed snake. I'll let him do a charisma check, too. You can see that roll, Casey. There you go.
That's a 3?
And
I assume Blaze is not highly respected amongst his peers.
he is not, and you hear
dude.
a couple people kind of like just laughing, like, "Oh, that druggie! No wonder they were probably tripping on something." But a couple of students did walk up to you.
This has to be going wildly out of what you planned, and I love it.
I'm popping my healing potion that I've got while this is all going on. I have one healing potion. I'm going to use it. I don't know what's going on. What's going to happen? Gulp, 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 gulp.
So one of the students that walk up is actually Loveline.
Oh, she's here. Or a 2 and a 1. Plus 2.
I imagine it also looks like we've been through hell. Because we've been through hell.
Mm-hmm. That guy got one shot.
Yeah, I'm still like wrapped up from being stabbed earlier, from my shirt, like my shirt's all torn and destroyed.
Why didn't we just go to sleep? I'm really into
One walks up to you, and he has a lot of like smoke coming off him. He's an elementalist of smoke.
Ooh. Him and Blaze must be friends. That's why he came over.
What's up, Pigpen? Is Charlie Brown a thing?
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a thing here in this world.
Okay, so his name is Sam Light. He'll say, "Hey, I'm Sam. I'm a smoke elementalist. I'm a senior that was around this school, and I didn't volunteer to come here because this place creeps me out. But I believe you about the snake things. I swear I've seen them before in my nightmares, but the problem is I just can't remember it in my nightmares. And every time I'm alone in the dark, I hear hissing sounds. It's really weird. Loveline walks up with her high heels, and you hear her clicking as she comes up to you guys. And Nate, she looks at you, is like, hey, when you left the library, this book just happened to fall onto my shoulder. It came from this section that was caught on fire, and it was really weird that it fell on my shoulder. It just happened. I guess got unlucky, but it ends up being that I did get a little lucky because this book actually talks about these snakes people. I can see where you're coming from because this book, why would it be in the library, and why would it be in a section that got burnt down?
I take it and I hand it to my brother. I'm not a book.
I'm covered in flames right now because I have mage armor on.
Oh,
so I lift my hands back up. Sorry.
I'll hold the book for you. Like, what does it say? What does it say?
You can read.
So I do feel that it would take you more time to read through this book and glance at it, but you can you can give me a roll at disadvantage right now to see how much you can get out of it.
What's the title of this book? How about we start there?
Master of Illusion.
Ooh.
Disadvantage? What am I rolling? What kind of...
So you're going to look at the book, or is Casey going to look at the book? I can
dismiss my mage armor, and then we can spend some time doing this. I imagine I sit with Loveline. I'll dismiss my mage armor, grab the book, sit down with Loveline, and ask her what she's found. And then as we're flipping through the book, I'll see if we see any other illustrations.
There are some pictures, yes.
If I see any illustrations of like the snake people we've seen so far, or anything that we've seen in those temples, that would be where I would stop. Am I still rolling at disadvantage?
Yes.
That is a 1.
Should we be like barricading the doors and stuff here?
These monsters are they're UNT, monstrous humanoid snake men, and it's pronounced U, then like auntie, like you auntie. It tells you how to pronounce it.
That's what we learned.
They're called the Yuanti.
What'd you do? You critically missed, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You rolled a 1.
I mean, you're lucky that I don't make you rip the book in half on accident.
Accidentally ignite it.
This wasn't very helpful.
Yeah, that wasn't. Nate, do you look at the book with him? Like when you stand in there?
Yeah, I'll definitely look at the pictures.
Yeah. I was hoping you guys get more out of there.
What am I adding to this?
Disadvantage.
We can also continue reading it later too.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What am I adding to this? What were you doing?
Investigation.
12.
Right, to read a book?
Oh, wait.
Or it
11.
should be a wisdom or something. I don't know.
11.
11? You'll get more out of it.
Look at these pictures.
So, they're monstrous humanoid snake men. They look like the Naga in World of Warcraft. They speak an abyssal and draconic languages. They are of an ancient tribe. They were once human snake worshippers. Back in the past, they were known for their wealth, military power, and they are very deceitful. They use their power to enslave humans. They see humans as meat. They are masters of invisibility, can make their self look human, would rather capture you than kill you. They want to rise again to be a mighty empire, and they cannot be scared or manipulated unless it's by magic. And so I'm going to say that you guys start looking into where they can make their self look human, but they would still have like small features, like reptilian features that they can't hide. And that would go, you can see that in a little more detail. What do you guys do with this information?
Remember it. I mean, I would tell everyone what I'm reading.
Yeah, I start looking at everyone real close.
Yeah, and then what kind of information do I get? I would make sure that everyone in our group is not showing Yuanti.
So you look really
Signs.
closely at everyone else, you said?
Yeah, I would look first before revealing the information.
Look around in the people in the cafeteria.
Well, just anyone that's close to me right now, first off, in this group. So
So
I
the-
want to look first before I tell anybody, but then I will tell my brother. Maybe I'll just whisper it to my brother. I'll whisper it to him.
Well, you're gonna have to
say.
do a roll if you don't want anyone to hear you, and you're gonna have to do a roll for perception of looking around.
All right, I'll do a perception first. I'll look first, and then I'll whisper it to him. 15.
You will remember in the past when you met some people, and I have a recording here to play you guys.
Okay.
Or mine.
Yeah, you can go ahead and explain your character appearance and your background.
Okay, so you guys see someone that you would not see, not that you would not expect getting out of a Rolls Royce. Got like a really weird greenish tint to his skin. What jumps out at you most is like super big goggles that take up half of his face. Like his eyes look super huge compared to the rest of normal body parts because these goggles kind of like make his eyes pop out, kind of like a frog.
What's your name?
Shah.
I'll hit my brother. I'll hit Nick on the shoulder. But look at that guy.
Whoa.
Freaking weirdo.
I wonder what his element is.
I see you guys kind of whispering and looking at me, and I just super weird, kind of like show you my fangs a little bit.
The fuck?
Yeah, just like.
Oh my
God. I've got no talents there. It's just simply to weird you out. That's it.
Weird. This is pretty weird.
Do you think they have vampires here?
I guess. I don't know.
What?
And then maybe at the end of it, just like a little like lick of my front teeth.
I think he's flirting with us. We should get out of here. Gross. Like, what are with those goggles, man?
Yeah, they like protect me a little bit. They make me look less weird than if I had them off, see? And I take them off, and like my eyes are like neon, like nuclear green, and it definitely looks even more weird than if the goggles were still on. They're goofy looking. I will go ahead and hiss at this snake in front of us.
Well, what do you do? Find out next time on Crit Sandwich.
Thanks for sinking your teeth into Crit Sandwich. We are Crit Sandwich Podcast on Facebook. We are at Crit Sandwich on Twitter. If you like our podcast, please give us a review on iTunes or whatever other website you find your podcast on to help other people find us. If you have any feedback or would like to contribute to our random game world chart, hit us up on social media or email to send that to us at critsandwichpodcast@gmail.com.
You son of a bitch.
Can't believe that shit.
I never picked up on it.
I thought just poison, poison
Yeah.
elemental.
Fooled me. Fooled me.
Guys, I'm on your side.
We'll see.
This is like, now this is like, what's that board game?
Oh, Deception.
Yep.
Or no. The Resistance.
The Resistance,
The Resistance.
What kind of elementalist would you guys like to see in the school? What kind?
Death.
Here.
Death.
Ooh.
And he's really goth.
Either darkness or maybe instead of death, if death isn't an element.
No.
Or light. How about how about a light one? Maybe some sort of light cleric or light.
Okay, not that your characters would like to see to heal your characters, okay?
I'm just saying.
What kind of...
You're gonna let me...
Yeah, I'm gonna just be yelling around. Anybody got any healing abilities? I'm hurt pretty bad here.
Yeah, I still feel like an element would be, someone who is pious and believes us, right? That fits so well and heals us too.
I'm in on that.
Does Loveline believe us? Is she one of the people that walks over?
I'm sorry, just give me a minute. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I'm going to find the list I gave you of elementalists. Let me find that list and we'll go from there.
I think we need...
The element of mass cure wounds? Earth would be fun for barricading.
Okay, so I have my list up of elementalists, and I am just going to roll a die, and that is going to be what you get. All right, so I have 16 choices. Someone wants to roll 16.
It's not a thing.
Figure.
I'm rolling a 10 and a D6.
I'm
Well,
getting
then
a
you can never roll a 1 or...
Exactly.
I'm going to roll a D20, and if I roll over a 16, I'm going to ignore it.
There you go.
2. The element of farts.